have no prima facie case. We have to... Oh my God, Mr. Crook. Mr. Crook. I'm not ready. I have no lyrics yet for this, but you know where I'm going with
this. Absolutely.
Put some lights. So this is the Wally Roast. Welcome to
And your hairline is receding.
What'd you say?
And your hairline is receding.
Mr. Crook.
You've lost your qualification.
All the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Crook. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. This is too funny. Yeah, this is the Wally Roast.
Wally Roast.
Welcome to the Wally Roast. We're working on a new song for Lavalette. We should sing this in front. You're a rotter, Mr. Crook. You're the king of sinful thoughts. I don't even have to change the words. Your heart is a dead tomato splot with moldy purple spots, Mr. Crook. You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.
Yeah.
Wow. You nauseate me, Mr. Crook. With a nausea. Well, Mikey, congratulations for kicking Lavalette's ass.
Hell yeah.
And Mr. Crook.
Hell yeah. And Mr. Crook.
Amazing. Amazing activism. I'm just...
Absolutely incredible.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I really am.
Super proud of myself, too. It's not often that you win against the system like in this kind of a capacity.
No, it doesn't happen.
No.
It just doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
I was amazed. I was amazed to see that the judge did the right thing.
Yeah.
You don't see that. I didn't expect... Well, I guess I did, but...
Well, let's remember now, this originally went in front of the Lavalette judge, Judge Masterstry.
Right.
So this guy who we filed a motion with didn't even want to look at it. You were watching. He just didn't want to look at it. Tried to not accept it, not even like take it into consideration. And then we argued that the prosecutor hadn't even looked at it. How could you make that decision without even, giving any sort of, thought to it? So then he said, all right, I'll pass it along. And prosecutor recused himself. The judge then recused himself. And then they changed the venue to Manilokin. So we were able to get one judge farther away from their inner circle.
Yes.
The people that they deal with, the people they hang out with, the people that they work with, the people that they go to parties with.
Yes.
We're able to get one step out of that barrier to a judge in the next town over. So that was the first step in trying to win it in this part of the court. Because the other thing, if it had stayed in Lavalette, well, the judge showed what was going to happen. He would have went with them, and we would have had to win in the higher court, in the appeal court. So
that's what they were going to do in Lavalette.
So that's what they were trying to do. So we were able to get it moved to Manilokin, and thank God we did, because we got a judge, James Gluck, and thank you, my boy.
James Gluck got it right.
Yeah, he got it right. He judged it for what it was. Without, he considered it. He had a motion hearing for the whole thing. The Judge Masterstry didn't want to look at it.
Right.
So this judge, he treated it with integrity and honor. He judged it for what it was, and he had to rule in our favor. Immediate expungement.
Yes.
Everything. Just make the whole thing go away. The judge
expunged.
just completely annihilated their their prosecutor that they paid $17,500.
Well, that we know of.
That we know of as a retainer fee.
There's probably more.
What the totality of those expenses are, it could be $30,000. It could be more. And we're finding that information out. But yeah, incredible win. Wally, he's a lawyer. The mayor's a lawyer. Even he was a part of this, not to be dramatic, but they're like a SWAT team. You know what I mean? They just came at guys who were walking into a public space who asked for permission in an email. Actually did do that. And that's one of the things that made the arrest so wrongful. And because we did do that. We actually did do that. And we just didn't have our identifiable names on it. So the judge ruled that it's permissible. Anonymous communications with your government is heavily protected under the First Amendment, heavily, over and over, ruled by the upper courts. They'll do that all day. You do get word in these lower courts because of, the totality of the information that they're getting. They're some of them, depending on if they could spin it not in your favor, are they gonna, you always wonder that. But this judge got it right. He ruled it for what it was, even on the face of their resolution, it held no weight. Even needing to ask permission is also what he essentially ruled, because the terminology was it can be obtained.
Yes.
Permission
can be obtained.
I can walk outside without shoes on. I can walk outside with shoes on. I could do whatever I want. It didn't say must. It didn't say shall. I think the reason why is because all these guys are lawyers. So when they doctored this resolution, they wanted to make sure they weren't actually infringing on rights in their terminology.
Right.
So if they say must or shall,
that's totally
illegal
unconstitutional right there.
Analyst is going to look at that and say, you know what you've just done here?
Yeah.
You see what you've done here? Maybe you shouldn't word it like that. So they're playing games and they're trying to use all their power to keep you from doing these common law protected rights. Filming a meeting. We've been going to meetings forever. For years and years and years and years and years and years.
Lavalette for years.
Many years. Yeah. And Lavalette. First meeting I ever went to was Lavalette.
The first meeting you ever went to.
2018. First meeting I ever went to. Yeah.
And that was for weed, for cannabis.
That was for, yeah. You were doing the tour, man. You were doing the tour.
Banning cannabis.
It was for me, it was worth supporting. At the time, that was worth my energy. I never planned to speak. I never planned to talk. I didn't talk at Lavalette at my first meeting. I wasn't trying to do that. It was 2018. I hadn't even began activism. I was just getting back, get my shit back together and all that.
It's a problem town. I mean, why do we continue? We don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, but we had to go there for wheelchair access. They had no wheelchair mats that Brian wanted us to go talk about.
That's the whole silly part. Thank you for bringing that up, because that needs to be mentioned and reinforced in terms of this wasn't go there to challenge them. And everybody would say, these guys you don't want to ever play with that town. You don't want to mess with that town. But Brian, who lives in Lavalette, he don't even, You don't even
understand. Brian has a lot of issues. He has MS, progressive MS. He has cancer. He's sick. He's in a wheelchair. He needs help. He has no access to his town. He's afraid to go to the Lavalette meetings because they bullied him out of that fucking town. And there's own town they bullied him out.
We've known Brian forever.
Ridiculous.
I've known Brian for like almost 10
evil
years.
Bunch of people in that town.
And he still has not been on the beach since Sandy.
No.
Has it because there's no beach mats. And the Army of Engineer Corps, they donated beach mats, but they were blue. That's the craziest part about all this is that they had the beach mats.
They don't like them.
They were blue, and Robert Lamb didn't like the color blue. That we all associate handicap with.
It's a Democrat color. I am a Republican. Red mats all day.
White mats. They want white mats. They want white mats. Blend in with the sand. That was what they wanted.
Oh, that town.
So to think about how silly they're to talk about beach mats, and they disallowed us to film, which we knew we had the right to do. And now they're just, not only are they corrupt, but they're losers too. They're just corrupt losers. You got two things now. Both suck.
Yeah, you guys suck, man.
Yeah. And that's also what happens when officers do not uphold their oath to their constitution, listen to their daddy.
Oh,
When all you're doing is listening to your daddy, and you did something wrong.
Your daddy gave you bad advice.
Yeah.
Because now you get to sue them because they lose their qualified immunity, because Steve even told them before they arrested him, here's the tour, all the stuff you need.
Yeah.
This is already judged on in New Jersey, and they ignored it.
And Kristen Leicester, he was watching the chief. He was watching on his on Zoom with his screen shut off. So I could only imagine the look on of his stupid face while watching that. And I hope his dumb brother Adam even understands how that judge ruled, because the prima facie wasn't even sufficient for them to think that we didn't have permission with the way he conducted himself with his own testimony used against him, because he's an idiot.
There's more stuff about Lavalette today. The Roderick tapes, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Roderick tapes. Yeah,
we have to play this. This is really amazing. Let me share this with you. This is actually amazing. This is it here.
Yeah, this is wild.
All right. This is something you need to see. Wait, did I send the audio? I hope I sent audio. Hold on. I'm screwed up over here. No, I don't want that. What am I doing? I can't see. I'm a mess. And just think that a couple of potheads without a lawyer beat Lavalette. They didn't. You just beat them. You just clobbered them.
Completely annihilation. A complete annihilation.
Oh, that's not going to play here, is it? Let's see. You gonna hear it?
No.
No, we're not gonna hear it here. Wait. No. Is that on YouTube at all? Is this on YouTube? You think? I can play it through my phone, but we're not going to see the video.
Yeah, no, you want to see the video.
You got to see the video for this.
I don't think that is on YouTube.
How can I share this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. How about here? Let me look it up on YouTube. Roderick.
Yeah.
Roderick tapes. TA.
Yeah.
Roderick tapes. Oh, God. And what's the name of the page?
Jersey Coast Emergency News.
Let's see if we can get there. No. Hurtful.
No.
Hurtful. For some reason, I can't get audio to play on here sometimes. I don't know why. See? There's no audio. Let me refresh it. Try that. You never know. Oh.
Sharing the screen?
I'm gonna. All right, hold on. We got audio here. Hold on. Let me try. Make sure we have audio. Present, share screen. Okay. Also share audio. Boom. Boom. Okay, got it. Got to make sure you got the audio. This on Facebook.
Yeah, this just came out like 5 hours ago.
This just came out today. You got to check this out. This is absolutely amazing. See, I lost audio again. Hang on. Oh.
If I ever got posed or questioned, the new chief has told me so much that I'm surprised nobody ever came to talk to me. So much. It's shocking, but I couldn't even believe they're supposed to thumbprint him. Where's Lamb? It's like fucking Where's Waldo? Sleeping. He would always keep those apartments up there asleep. Oh, what, like an hour or two? No, like 9 hours. That was the response. And that the other chief buried it. And at first, they left with all those files.
After seizing control of the Internal Affairs Bureau in December 2021. On May 19, 2022, Ocean County Prosecutor Bradley Bilheimer announced that the prosecutor's office had assumed full command and control of the Lavallette Police Department. Amongst other deficiencies, Bilheimer cited a continued meddlesome pattern of behavior by the governing body, business administrator, and township attorney as justification for taking such unprecedented action.
I don't know if you saw, but in Essex County, a woman, you put a minority woman, so you're going to get a lot of sympathy from a jury up there.
Racist and
right?
sexist
They
much?
put her away for 5 years for $7,000 in overtime. What if it's your whole fucking month that you're snoozing or going to law school or whatever else? And if somebody turned on them, like you said, if that person is talking to me, do you think it's possible that they talk to the prosecutor? Or do you think that they're just talking to me because they figure I'm a political animal? You want to let the prosecution do its thing, but what if they don't do anything because of George's reach? Right? I mean, George is really tight with the people right down over here. They're not like people like you and I, right? They go to the golf course together and country club, and it doesn't matter what party they're on, they still love each other. You gotta be careful talking to Wally. You gotta talk to Greg. Totally have to be careful. Totally. I would be very cautious about what you tell other members of the law team, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
That's wild. Yeah, that came out like 5 hours ago.
Amazing.
Jersey Coast Emergency News put a video out.
Wow.
So it's been a good week.
It's been a good week for us and a shit week for Lavallette. And that's the way it should be, because that town is corrupt and evil. And I can't wait. You know, when we went down there, I don't know, a couple of years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I guess it was. And I went and I bought a Chinese hourglass, because when you speak in Lavallette, Wally has a little tiny hourglass that he uses to give you your 2 minutes. And he makes sure that when we speak, he puts it out there so we see it.
Yeah.
He makes sure he puts it out there.
So now it's very important for everyone to really understand this. So this is a Wally roast. So let's keep with Wally for a second here. But he only does that to the out-of-towners.
Yes.
He doesn't do that to his residents.
Right.
He doesn't even front. He doesn't even like do it and then just extend the time. He doesn't pull the hourglass out. That's wild that you have a mayor who does this. Will treat any out-of-towners different because, you know, you don't belong here. I don't know why it was always that from the start. You know, it was a public building. We went there as part of one of the towns all over the state. Many of these different towns we went to, we weren't doing anything different than we were doing in any other town. But for some reason, there was this distinction between you're not the same. I didn't even understand activism at that point, to be honest. I was just coming out to this meeting. I knew what it was, but I just hadn't taken part in it. I just, think when you started seeing this pattern of corruption within the marijuana stuff, when we're seeing all this happen, there were so many things that were uncovered. They just got blanket banned with the same paperwork from the same garbage organizations ran by Kevin Sabet.
Yeah.
So seeing all this corruption and, when you're not even, in many ways, it was just overflowing. It was almost like we weren't even looking, we stumbled across it, Yeah, I'm at a meeting one day. Next thing you know, the mayor of Point Pleasant Beach, Mayor Reed, is there, announcing himself as a mayor, using his constituents as a poker chip to advance his own political and financial agenda. Imagine this. That's the first meeting I ever spoke at, was Sayreville. When that jerk off came out, started saying all this garbage. He was saying Pop-Tarts are for kids, gummies are for kids. Yeah. I had both of them that day.
But back to Wally. So Wally would put out this little hourglass for us, for the out-of-towners, and he'd make sure we saw it. So I went and I got a Chinese hourglass. Now, if you Google giving a timepiece to say a Chinese person, it's an insult because it means your time is running out. You never should give or take a Chinese watch ever. Well, this hourglass was a big one, and it had made in China on the bottom. So Wally, check your hourglass that's behind your desk in La Valette, and realize that your time is running out. That's what that means. Your time is running out, and you accepted that.
I was waiting for the day to you publicly talk about this clock and how it all worked into all this. And we know the Liciceros watched it. They've been watching our pages. They've been doing all this stuff.
They're the most corrupt town in New Jersey.
Ever since this happened with La Valette, I had even the other son, Steven, was like contacting me and telling me I'm a fraudster and a scam. I'm like, what's going on with that?
Yeah,
I was being attacked by all these getting like fake accounts, talking shit and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of aggression on their end, but yeah, so they watch. So Liciceros, as you heard that, Lefty, when he bought that hourglass made in China, that was your sign. Time is running out, dummy.
Yep. You and your ego and your ignorance.
And the hourglass he still keeps behind his desk.
He has it, right?
Because when we were there,
I love it.
He pulled it out.
He whipped it out.
Like 2 years later when we went
back. Yeah, he
still have it.
So funny that
like
he
an
had
idiot.
it.
I still have it.
I was so happy you still had it because I'm like, there it is. There's the energy.
And to be honest, he may have understood the message, and that might have been what that meant at that time. I still have it. You think my time's running out? So maybe he did know.
I think he's ignorant.
But he's so dumb. But he's a lawyer. That's what's so funny.
He's the worst lawyer ever.
The worst lawyer. And so is Robert Lamb, who's also on the council.
They're all terrible lawyers.
They didn't they construct the terminology in their resolution? I mean, they're lawyers. They got this. No, you guys all got it wrong. You got it wrong for many different reasons. And we knew that. What all that even meant legally. So.
Oh, Wally.
Super wild.
The chickens are coming home to roost, Wally.
But that's what happens when you have your sons running the police department.
Yeah.
They have no individuality. No. They have no ability to judge or reference any fact around them at the time.
The oath they took was a joke. You guys took an oath to the Constitution that you took as a joke. If you upheld your oath to the Constitution, this would never have happened.
Yeah.
But no, you'd listen to Daddy. And look what happened. Now the whole town's in trouble. You're down for $500,000.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure the taxpayers know how much money you're in there for.
And you only had the control. You only had control of your police department for 8 months.
Oh, that's right.
8 months. The Oakland County prosecutor had owned you. Was completely doing everything. They took over control because you guys didn't even know what you were doing. Right? So part of that is you didn't have certifications, like for police officers who are arresting people, right? And even the Christian, he didn't have proper certifications when he got the mayor position of the sergeant position.
The whole thing's a joke,
Chief.
The whole
ridiculous
thing is a mess.
There's too many of them. I got lost for a second between sergeant, chief.
And what's funny is we can go to the Tom's River Council meeting to roast the lamb.
Lammy Jammy.
Lammy.
Now he's got a whole bunch of problems now with this. Another video of lamb coming out today.
Another lamb video out there.
So wild.
Here, you're gonna take your own dab here. Make a big one, and I'll heat this sucker up for you.
Heat that sucker up.
This is your celebration day.
Celebration day. Yeah.
This is great. I didn't get to celebrate with you yet, but this is great. I'm so proud of you that you got to beat the crap out of La Valette, which I'm telling you, I never wanted to go back there, Mikey. I told you I was done with that town. I don't need to go back there. F that town. And you wanted to go back.
It was one of those things where you knew I had to.
And I was like, all right, Mikey, I'm behind you 100%.
Yeah.
And I was with you 100%. But I didn't want to go back there.
No.
And because of you, we have this now. Because you were persistent. You're persistent. That's my thing. I'm persistent. I'm like, yeah, and you were persistent. So I'm like, great. You actually pulled me along, which is I'm like, yeah. You gotta pull people along sometimes.
Dude, you have to.
You gotta.
No, you have to.
It worked out.
There's a big power to that. There's a big power to that.
All right, here's a hot one coming at you. Did you take a big one? That's a little one.
Taking another. Yeah, let me get a little. Let me sweeten this up a little bit.
There you go. It's celebration time.
All right.
There's Mike McHale.
That's better. Mikhail,
What's up, man?
Yeah, what up?
Was that
what
your
up, baby?
video? Is
yeah,
that
are you new? Are you Jersey Coast Emergency News?
yeah? Is that you? I wish I could send here. I'm gonna send the link. Join us. All right, that's the link on YouTube. Are you on Facebook? Here, I'll send you the link on Facebook. Hold on. Yeah, Tammy Murphy dropped out. How about that? Tammy. Here, I'll send the link here. There's the link if you want to join us. Oh man, my mouse is gonna die. Yeah, I threw the link up there if you want to join us. We're celebrating the victory in Lavalette. You don't see these victories often, but man, I'm telling you, as little faith as I have in the court system and the transparency in the court system, this Judge Gluck, man, he got it right. It took him over a month, or 5 weeks, 6 weeks to get that decision, and it was very thoughtful.
It was 8 weeks, yeah.
Thought out, in depth, amazing. And now that they open up the door for you guys to sue the crap out of them because they arrested you illegally.
Yeah.
And they knew the law. They knew the case law. This was already decided on. Stephen had the case law. He gave it to them. They wouldn't take it. They're so screwed, bro.
Yep.
You're going to get half a million.
He demanded an immediate expungement.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's the best part, too, is the immediate expungement. That's cool.
Oh, he's at dinner with family at Red Lobster. Red Lobster's a thing, huh?
I was there last week.
Yeah, Jersey Shore must have good lobster. Good red lobster.
Oh, man.
I had stuffed crab meat sauce, stuffed sole, stuffed with crab meat. It melted in your mouth.
Where at?
Benvenuti.
Oh, nice.
I got to take you to Benvenuti one day.
Nice.
Best restaurant in Jersey. Yeah. Hey, Lee, what's up, bud? Yes, so it's a victory day, victory weekend for Mikey and Steve Ronco. Amazing. And now we just get to spike the ball, as they say. You spike the ball in the end zone. You got the end zone dance we're going to come out with. We're gonna have a song written about it. We have to write that song for them.
They got it all wrong.
They got everything wrong. Everything they did was wrong. There was no reason for them to arrest you.
None whatsoever.
To even disrupt you, to even disrupt the meet. They disrupted the meeting.
Yeah, it's so wild the way it was working though with the original judge. You know, he tried to not accept our motion, and we were able to get the venue moved to Manilokin. And Judge Gluck of Manilokin was his honor and his integrity was intact.
Yeah. So
it was nice to see that pan out because you do not see the system ever losing.
No.
And he just handed them their asses. This guy was paid, at least $17,500 initially. So we're going to find out the totalities of those expenses, but whooping his ass was like.
Yeah, why they spend so much money on a prosecutor to prosecute you?
To prosecute illegal arrests.
Like, what is that all about? Like, it's just an ego thing for him, I think. Ego and...
Yeah, I think the original prosecutor, when he recused himself, they were probably like...
Smart guy.
Oh, well, we're going to hire someone. If you don't want to do it, we're going to hire someone.
Smart guy. That first guy was smart. He's like, I ain't touching this.
Nothing to do with it.
Who was this first prosecutor? Do you remember his name?
No, I don't.
He was like, no, I want no part of this, guys. You guys are out of your mind.
It was a woman.
Oh,
she was on nothing to do with it.
No, you guys are out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because there's corruption in Lavalette.
I forget her name. But...
So much corruption.
Oh, yeah. So
between the lands.
The original judge wanted to not even hear it. He didn't even want to hear the motion.
Yeah, he didn't want to hear your motion to dismiss. You were like guilty in his mind already.
Yeah. So getting out of the barrier of the Lavalette court system was the first win in this whole thing. That was the biggest part of it.
Huge.
And I see that now after everything played out, the way it has now that everything's over. So it was nice to get out of that barrier of Lavalette, away from that judge who hangs out with these people, who they're friends with, who didn't even want to look at the motion, who was going to rule in their favor. And then I spent all this money on lawyers to go to win in the appeals court. And then they essentially win because they got me for time and money and this and that. They took my time from me, and I will be compensated for it because I was wrongfully arrested. Took away my freedom of speech when I wanted to speak at the meeting.
You could
about
not
the beach
speak
mats.
at the meeting about beach mats.
They violated my Fourth Amendment right by taking my phone from me. One that they knew I didn't even know if I was recording because the sergeant said, "I'm assuming you're recording." He didn't even know. I was remaining silent, which I have the right to do. I was walking into a public space that I filmed many times before. I was doing nothing that I had done any time differently, but Lavalette was willing to arrest, which they had just done to Steve, who had just showed them a tort claim, showing that he had put them on notice of the violations that were taking place with his arrest. They didn't even have 5 minutes to think about it when I walked in there and sat down silently, and they arrested me within 20 seconds. The words of the sergeant who was arresting us were used against him by the judge in our decision in favor of us. It was the most vindicating thing I've ever experienced. I just took the biggest dab hit of my life.
You're sweating, bro.
I'm still getting my breath back.
Take your shirt off. Take some water.
I'm like,
you're sweating, bro. I had to take my shirt off. I got the dab sweats, bro. Yeah, that was a big dab you took.
Yeah.
And that was very huge.
But yeah.
Laura Rockhill, sue them all.
Yeah.
Sue them.
And that was that part.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because
they took away your First Amendment right to speak. You couldn't speak about the beach mats. You still have not spoken about the beach mats because you're afraid to go back there. You have fear in your heart going back there to go. So the beach mats are not coming anytime soon because you're not going there to talk about it. So guess what? There's a lot of beach mats they got to buy now.
Yeah. So
you guys are evil down there in Lavalette. I'm just saying. I will not. You guys are evil.
Yeah. No, they're fucked.
Evil town, and I'm so glad that the good guys won.
And I hope you guys are watching because I know you watch all this shit because all the fucking bullshit fake accounts that were fucking with me. So I'm glad you guys are gonna watch. You go through this.
I just put my link out here, Chief LaCicero. Put it. Join us.
You guys are like a family of fools and tyrants.
Join us. We want to talk to you.
I'm not even kidding. Like I'm just being dead serious right now.
You guys are evil.
You guys are absolutely evil. Really corrupt people, man.
You need to repent.
Really corrupt.
Go get baptized.
Shit we've been doing is for betterment of community.
Yeah, we're trying to help the people down there.
What you guys do down there? That's what we do.
Yeah, we're nonprofit.
The shit, like we're not.
You arrested a board member doing nonprofit work, you idiots.
You fucked up.
He's doing nonprofit work for a nonprofit board, and he's trying to help the people down there that are disabled. And what do? You arrest him on some BS. You got to pay for that. Going to pay.
They're fucking up.
Going to pay.
They're just so fucked
going
up.
to pay. Oh, Wally, and you're going to lose your job, Wally.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go down there and just roast him in person. My 2 minutes of roasting, then your 2 minutes. Well, I'll have 2 minutes of
with the hourglass.
Yeah, it'd be funny. I have my own hourglass. I'll bring another hourglass.
He only pulls on out of towners for whatever reason.
I gave him a big one. He won't use that one though.
Yeah, he's dumb. He's stupid.
He is dumb.
He really is.
Uh-oh. You are battling Lavalette, and I am battling Trenton. Laura's battling Trenton? What's going on with Trenton with Laura?
I think for like the animal shelter, I think.
Oh, the animal shelter in Trenton?
Possibly.
Oh. You can call in, Laura. I put the link up there. Hey, Rob Ryder, how are you, buddy? Telling you will give a portion of your settlements. Oh, the charity. Yes. The charity? Well, yeah, of course. We want beach mats. They should put the beach mats in, though. They should put all those beach mats in. That's what the whole purpose of going down there was, for beach mats for the disabled. And they took them away because they're blue. Robert Lamb didn't like them, right? Was it Robert Lamb that didn't like them?
Yeah.
Because they were blue. And that's a Democrat color. He wants them either red or white
Yeah.
Right?
White.
or sand colored.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think disabled people care what color they are. Like Brian, I don't think it matters to him what color it is. He can get on the beach.
Yeah. So
Oh, Laura got trespassed off the premises. Ooh, you're a bad girl. Why you do that? Towns hate when you give their money away. There's a good one here. I'll have to put that up. Towns hate when you give their money. Well, yeah, they should. That's what I want the taxpayers of Levelette to know. I want them to know how much money they spent so far and how much they're going to get sued for. That's going to be a great day going down there. I can't wait to go down there.
mm-hmm.
The roast, the real roast. They turned off commenting on their page. The police page. Levelette.
Yeah.
We're roasting them on there and they turned off their page.
They did that too.
They
Yeah.
turned it off. They had to. It's so funny.
For everyone too.
For
I
everybody.
think it's like everyone, yeah.
Yeah, they have to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
But that they can do. They can limit who comments or whatever.
Yeah, because they have judges in their favor, I
Yeah.
guess, in the town like that. Same with the first judge.
You went back and got arrested. Oh, so you really got arrested? Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know Laura got arrested?
No.
No. Laura, what are you doing down there?
Yeah, what?
What's going on? Wow. You know, Steve shut down an animal shelter, Helmeta, because they were corrupt and screwing everything up, and he shut them down. He's a mayor slayer, also. Right?
Yeah.
He's going after Spotswood. He's going after Wally now.
Yeah, he's crazy.
We need patriots like him. We need like gung-ho Marines, man, like that. I think without him, might be in a position of how Chris is. Just trying to find a lawyer, trying to fight this the hard way. Probably going, without Steve, man, he was like the spearhead.
Yeah, no, but Steve, yeah.
He's like, I'm going, guys. I'm going. Like,
Yeah.
what? You're going? Yeah, I'm going tonight. Like, but no, we weren't ready. No, I'm going tonight.
Yeah.
And you were like, Mikey's like, oh shit. I guess we're going tonight. Yep. What a great day. But that was amazing. I'm so glad you guys did this.
Yeah, that was
It just worked out.
ridiculous.
It's
Just so ridiculous.
Amazing. Some of the best activism I've ever seen and ever. It's just because it affects what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do what we do without the First Amendment, without the right to free speech, without the freedom of press. We couldn't do our activism. Just like with Oprah, too, how important Oprah is
Yeah.
to all this.
Yeah.
I'll fight for Oprah, too. There's things we have to fight for because it's our freedoms. These are our freedoms. And if we don't fight for them, they take them away.
Yeah.
These idiots will take them. These are awful people. They really are. And you get a bunch of awful people together in a room like that,
Mm-hmm.
all lawyers. Ew.
Just doing evil work for nothing.
Hurting people. Did Jeff go to Lavalette with us?
No.
I don't think he made Lavalette.
No.
No.
He
He didn't like Lavalette, though.
No.
Pat Duff. I love me some Steve Ronco. Yeah, I'm going to put that comment up
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's a good one. I love me some Steve Ronco. We all do.
Uh-huh.
Let me know when you can make it this direction. Come check out the dispensary that beat Bud Hub to the scene. Oh, right on. Right on. Rob, if you're still on, we're looking forward to moving into the new site on Route 1 in Avenel. As you can see, we got new microphones and we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, when's that happen?
I don't know. It was 90 days from when I told you. So when was that? Like a month ago?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's like probably the end of April. They got to clean up the walls and the floors first. You know what?
Yeah, all the shit that
They got to clean
yeah.
it. They clean it. I got to take a black. I'm going to go in there with a black light, and I'm going to make sure the walls have. Rob, I hope you're listening. I need a black light, and I'm going to go through that whole place with a black light. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Power wash the wall or something.
Yeah, that place needs to be sterile for me to roll around naked on the floor like I do here. Before the show, I roll around naked, literally on the floor before each show. It's part of my mantra. You haven't been there for it, but I do it. That's private time for me. So the floor needs to be super clean for me. These are just one of my things I do. It's not a big deal. I put a bunch of weed on the floor and I roll around in it. Makes me feel good.
Super stoned.
How'd that dab hit you, bro? Bro, you okay?
Yeah.
You hard with that dab, bro.
Yeah.
Mikey, Pat, call in. The link is here. I think the link is up there. Yeah, the link is on Facebook. Just hit it. Hit the link. Click it. Right? Is it there? Here, I'll put it again. There it is. It's there. Oh, look, and I have Governor Murphy puppet. All we got to do, here, put this in the face of the camera. Show the camera that. All we got to do is put chiclets on his mouth. We need chiclets, and it'll be just like Governor Murphy. A little hair. Yeah, put it right by the camera right there. See over there? To your right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, put it right on there.
I gotta
There it is.
I gotta take a
There it
piss.
is.
I gotta take a
There,
piss.
go get some air, bro. Oh my God. Take your shirt off. You're sweating, bro. Mikey just did the biggest dab that I've seen anybody do ever. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Put a Starbucks in his hand. Yeah, Mikey, you need a Starbucks. Yeah, it's a Murphy doll. It's going to be Phil Murphy. I also have Senator Scutari here. Look. Senator Scutari is right here. This is Senator Scutari. And he's here. There's Senator Scutari.
Oh, I was just having like a panic attack.
Yeah, dude, I hate those.
No, I got one. I got one the other day. I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
I just need to talk about it for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had
What
a
is
panic attack the other day, and it just started coming back now. I don't know what happened the other day, and this is not something I was even expecting to talk about on the air. But when I left last week, like I said to you, I left like in a skirt.
You took
remember?
off, yeah.
I just left
Abruptly.
And I started getting like, I don't know, a weird feeling before I left. Like I was getting a panic attack. And then when I left, I went to Taco Bell to get something to eat. And then all of a sudden I started getting like an overwhelming feeling. Like I felt like I was ready to like, I don't know, pass out. And I thought it was because I hadn't eaten. So I started getting like overwhelmed with like a feeling and like just whatever. And I didn't even recognize panic attacks or anything like that. And then I started getting like feeling like I was going to pass out. And I figured I need to eat. So it was weird. It was like I ate the food and I couldn't even like finish it. I ate like all 4 tacos. And
you didn't eat it right.
No, I didn't even eat it right.
I took like a bite of each one.
A bite of each one, and like I wasn't even like finishing it.
You were discombobulated.
Yeah, and so I felt like I was going to call 911, and it made me feel like I needed to, and I was just getting so overwhelmed, and
your heart goes.
Like really bad. So it hasn't happened since, right? But it freaked me out. And I mentioned it to you,
Yeah.
I've been like almost like fear of it coming back again, right?
I fucking hate
So,
them. It's
and
the
it
worst.
hasn't happened since I had left, and it just started happening again, right? Like I don't know what it was. I was just like my heart started feeling like I was ready to, like, almost like I was ready to pass out,
Wow.
and I had to get up and just like see what is why is my heart feeling like this. I go outside and get like a breath of air for a second, whatever. Just go into the bathroom or like wash my face or something. I was like, I just had to like I had that feeling like I was ready to like pass out almost, and it just started happening again, and that's what made me like run out, and I just had to like get out for a second because my heart was like doing the same fucking thing. So I just I just started getting a panic attack again. I don't know why. Um, not from the dab. It's not nothing to do with that. But I don't know what.
That
But I
weed?
just started nothing to do with
Sativa?
nothing to do with the
Okay.
weed. No, I wouldn't think so. No, like I just but I just started getting the same like feeling like I was about to like pass out again or whatever. And I hadn't had that since the last time I talked to you about when that happened to me for like the first time.
They're debilitating.
But then I recognized it as a panic attack or whatever, you know?
It's good when you can put
So-
like a definition to what it is, because
Yeah.
I had those for a couple of years and I didn't know what it was and feel like I'm dying.
Yeah.
And I go room to room. I go room to room trying to like figure out like what's going on.
Yeah, no.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, and I can't
Um,
control it, and it goes away. And I know but the happy part is that it does go away, but it doesn't go away fast enough for me because I'm like freaking out. My heart's going, and I'm like, why is this happening? Why am I feeling this way?
Yeah.
What am I thinking about that's making me go crazy? Like I'm thinking, is
Yeah.
something on my mind?
Yeah. I think for me, I mean, we all have shit on our minds. So, like, obviously, like, I was thinking the same thing or whatever. I'm like, I know I got all this shit in my head or whatever. But, what is it that just causes like a panic attack or whatever? Because as I was telling my friends about it, like and stuff, because I wasn't even talking about it because it never was like a thing that I noticed was a problem. Because a lot of times I'll whatever, you go one place, you're like moving around, let me go to the next place. And it's almost like you just can't kind of keep still or
Yeah.
whatever kind of shit. So I noticed myself doing that in patterns or whatever. Like
Yep.
going to one place because I gotta get the hell out of here. Like, oh,
Yep.
go to, where? A store or whatever. Gotta go here. And then doing the same kind of like thing. Like gotta like, whatever, like, oh, I gotta go back home or whatever, where I was just like, oh, I gotta go.
gotta get out of here.
Leave. I gotta leave. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
And it's I don't know why. I don't know what that what that is or whatever, but just being overwhelmed or whatever with shit.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Well, you have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You do have a lot going on, and you probably were stressed about some stuff. And
Yeah. I never go to the doctor, but I should get blood work too.
well,
I should actually maybe. But the thing is this, I don't want to go to the doctors because it's like then they'll find something wrong.
that's old
They'll
school
find something
thinking.
wrong.
That's what
That's what it is.
Well, if you're not sick, you don't really need to go.
No. That's why I don't even bother with it.
You have a medical cannabis card still?
No.
No, you get rid of it.
No.
You gonna get it or no?
No.
Okay. Just wondering.
Because no need to.
Right. You don't need it.
Why?
But what if you were allowed to home grow with a card? Are you interested in home growing?
Well, the thing is, I probably, I mean, I wouldn't even have the space, but I would
Yeah.
at least probably like do, figure out enough space to do one or two,
You might want to do
Couple.
a tent, right?
Yeah. Take my Lavalette money and fucking buy a better place, bigger place.
Oh. Move uptown. Move up in those new apartments they're building by the new fake police station.
Right.
Where's the police station?
That's never going to be there.
Shit. You have enough money to move to Bayonne now, bro.
Yeah.
You got enough money to move to Lavalette
No. No.
and run for office.
No, not at all. Laura says Hawaii is a great place to go. Yeah.
I didn't have no business doing it to have that big. Oh shit. Oh.
Did she say about panic attacks are not fun? Oh.
Hold on. Oh, panic attacks show.
No, yeah. But you know why? I was like the last one. The last one was it wasn't like I just smoked. You know what I mean? Had nothing to do with that. Just fucking just feeling like your heart's racing so fast that you like need to like lie down or something and just I don't know.
Oh, Marina. No, I can't lie down. When I'm having a panic attack, that's what I can't do. I have to get up. A lot of times I'm laying down when I'll have a panic attack because I'm thinking about stuff or I'm just, I don't know. And I have to get up. I got to get up. I literally have to get out of my chair and start walking around the room. I walk in the other room. I might go downstairs.
So like how often do you get them? Like ones that you can actually say are like panic attacks, you know? Like because I feel like, you know, I never get them, you know?
I didn't get them till I was in my 40s. And then it's like maybe once every couple of months. Maybe. I just had one recently, a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just got me in just out of the blue. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just up. I had to just walk. I wanted to drive somewhere. I'm like, where am I going to fucking go?
Yeah.
Where's it to go? So I just walked around and figured out something to do. Grab the cat. The cat made me feel better. But
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll cry. The panic attacks will make me like cry, like hysterically crying. Like for what? What am I crying about? Am I depressed? Am I secretly depressed? Because I'm like, no, I don't want to be depressed. I choose to be angry over depression. I'd rather be angry than depressed. If I'm going to be one of those two, I'll try to be happy and not be. But sometimes if I'm depressed, I'm like, no, I'll just be angry. You can turn out depression to anger real quick. Because, like, what am I depressed about? The same shit you're depressed about, you can be angry about. And I think I'd rather be angry about that than depressed. Because then I'm sad. I don't want to be fucking sad.
No.
I don't want to be sad. I'm sad enough, and I don't want to be sad.
Yeah, there's enough.
Yeah, enough sadness in this fucking world.
In the world.
We've seen enough people suffer. And the reason why we do this is because we've seen our friends suffering and going through shit. Still going through shit. That's why we're still out in the state house. Man, that's why we're still out here doing this stuff. Because of people that have forgotten about this. We've been forgotten about, Mikey. Medical patients, we're forgotten. They don't give a fuck about us.
Mm-mm.
They don't care. I see it with the wheelchair stuff. I see it with the medical patients. I see it in every possible way. They don't care. I see it in churches. Unfortunately, I see it with some Christians. You know, I guess that's why they go to church, though. But still, I've seen some Christians that scare me. There's very judgmental, critical Christians out there.
Yeah, there's people mess everything up.
You know, and they took Jesus's message and they twisted it. They had popes that were warlords. The popes used to kill people. The popes used to send armies out to go destroy villages and stuff. That's not what? Wait, what? How'd you go from here to here? No. So Jesus was against religion. He trashes religion in the Gospel of Mark, if you read it. He makes fun of people that do these rituals of the washing of the hands and the washing of the pots. And he makes fun of that. He's like, this is stupid. These rituals. What do you need rituals for? Just be nice. Rituals. Sorry, today's Sunday. We could talk about Jesus. How do I get rid of this thing now? I like that comment, though. Anything can trigger
Can you click? What is it? Can you actually see who the 7 people are watching?
Can I see who? No. Live viewers. No. No way to tell. Panicist. You were 48. 48 when you had your first panic attack. Yeah, I was in my 40s. Oh, Trenton Animal Shelter has made me dangerously angry. I have never been. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on with
Yeah.
her arrest.
See, I would be depressed and sad if I saw that, and I'd rather be angry because, yeah, I can't deal with animal suffering, and no. That's even worse. It's probably one of the worst things.
I talk to her like often, so I want to
Yeah.
hear. I want to hear about her recent arrests.
Yeah, I want to hear about this, Laura. What's going on? Call us up. Be dialing. Hawaii is a great place to grow weed. Well, so is New Jersey, though. So is New Jersey. We have the great soil here. We grow great corn. We have great tomatoes.
Oh, grow.
We have great
I thought she said go.
grow. Yeah, we have great cranberries. I've had some Jersey tomatoes that were the best tomatoes I ever had in my life. I've had Jersey corn that was the best corn I ever had in my life. We have good soil here. We don't have California's climate, but we have better soil.
Well, you're gonna grow. How many plants you gonna grow? If we can grow
Many.
all of them,
As many as I can fit in this
right
room,
away.
probably. Yeah, this room here. See these plants right here? No, this will be in front of.
They're gonna
It's gonna
allow 2.
bring this in.
They're gonna try to allow 3 plants for medical patients who are just in their eyes dying.
3 plants per patient, and you have to have 6 months to live. Remember that? You can get medical cannabis if you have a year to live. Remember that was one of the rules back in the day. If you have a year to live, you can get medical cannabis. What if it took you 18 months to get your card?
Yeah, you got your card renewed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just did it. Yeah, I'm hoping insurance picks it up. I'm hoping for some relief, something, some compassion somewhere. Governor Murphy's pissed. Okay. Yeah, go to the link. It's a StreamYard link. I put it out there. It's on Facebook. It should be on Facebook.
Yeah, where's Pat Duff? We need more of that Murph.
And what's it say? Tommy was screwed? Tammy. Oh, Tammy. Well, Bob Menendez said he's not going to run in the primary, but that doesn't mean he's not going to run. He says he's not running in the primary. I think the writing's on the wall for Bob Menendez and what's the other guy's name? The Asian guy.
Andy Kim.
Andy Kim. And Pat loves Andy Kim. Pat Duff loves Andy Kim. He loves how Andy Kim picks up garbage at the Capitol building.
Yeah, I like hearing about.
I love that story.
His videos with him.
Laura.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? No, I said Hawaii because Mike knows why I said Hawaii.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How you been?
I'm hanging in there.
What's up with this arrest?
It's messed up. First of all, as a volunteer, all of us volunteers were fired a couple months back. How do you fire volunteers? It's because I kind of have to be careful what I say. We were documenting things that were going on there. So since they couldn't figure out who was doing what, they fired all the volunteers. So I still kind of am associated only because we pick up rescues from them, dogs that they want to go ahead and kill, who we find out are adoptable. So we find rescues to take them. So of course, the first time I went to go pick up a dog, I was recording. So they called the cops and they trespassed me. All right, whatever. So I specifically asked, I said, look, I'm not going to come here unless I'm picking up a rescue. Is that acceptable? And what I was told is, as long as you're not doing any video, fine. So the second time I went, I didn't even take my phone in. I had nothing on me. I walked in the door with the necessary paperwork, and while I was doing that, they called and they got me. So, yeah, stupid. Because I had trespassed after they had trespassed me, even though they knew I was.
Wow.
Yep.
I missed the first part of that.
Well, I got cut off a little bit. I'm having issues with my.
What was the first part of that trespassing?
Yeah, but what was that? How did you originally get trespassed?
Okay. So even though even though us volunteers were fired, we still take dogs from there or pull dogs from there, to take them to a rescue, another place. So the first time I went, I was doing a video, and they called the cops, and they had trespassed me. And all I asked was, look, can I still have or come for rescue situations only? I said, I have no other reason to be here other than to pick up a dog that is being moved to another rescue. And they said, as long as I was not doing any audio or video, the next time I come, that's fine. So the second time, it was like maybe a week and a half after the first trespass. I didn't even take my phone in, I didn't want anybody to freak out. So I went in with the necessary paperwork to pick up the dog. And while I was at the quote unquote desk to do this, they called the cops, and they were like, well, she could be wired, like I want to take the time and be wired, with a mic or a camera. So they arrested me. That's just the way it is. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Damn.
Even though I had permission to go there, but it was just the shelters. That's all. That's all. So now nobody really wants to pull. I mean, everybody wants to pull dogs out of there because now they are euthanizing them. We used to be a no-kill shelter, but that's since changed. And Reed, I mean, that was the reason why I made the comment about Starbucks. Is the big news in Trenton is that the Starbucks downtown is closing, and all of a sudden Reed goes down there and does these photo ops over a damn Starbucks, but you can't do anything about the animal shelter. Crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, that's
Wow.
but yeah. How you guys doing?
Good. We're
Mike,
just celebrating. We're roasting Wally, just hanging out.
Yeah.
I just met Lefty tonight. We just jumping on the air, hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, talking crap about Lavalette's always fun.
Talking crap about Lavalette.
They have it coming.
Yeah.
I think you have a special place in their heart, Mike.
We love each other. We all love each other down there.
Yeah, no, Lavalette isn't showing too much love.
Yeah. Isn't that wild though?
When they write that check, they won't be loving you.
You better believe it. Hell yeah. Laura.
But yeah, you better do something about that. You better follow up on that.
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh no, you know it. You know it.
But then stay out a lot of that.
No, I want to rub it in there.
Yeah, we got to go back because we need wheelchair mats. We were scared to go. Now we're not.
Yeah, but I mean, if you happen to sue and you happen to win something, don't go back, because knowing your luck, they'll tow your car and the money will slowly go back to them one way or another, is what I'm saying. Take the money and run.
No, I know.
Oh my gosh, a little bit too much. You smoked a little bit too much there, Mike. You're awful quiet.
No, I keep getting panic attack. That's like the second panic attack I had. I don't know. It just like take like the wind out of me. I start feeling so overwhelmed. I don't know what it is. I've just been having a lot of shit on my mind or whatever, and just I don't know. I started feeling like I was having another panic attack.
Are you sleeping at night?
Yeah, no, I'm getting sleep or whatever. I know what it is or whatever. I just got a lot on my mind. And then I start like getting so overwhelmed that I just feel like I'm about to like my heart start like overwhelming or whatever. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the first one I had, it was at age 48. I actually thought I was having a heart attack. I never thought panic attack because I didn't think I was stressed. I didn't think, but I literally thought it was a heart attack. Really did.
Yeah, no, I mean I've been stressed lately, not only over any of the Lavalette stuff, but I have been stressed lately.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lavalette is one factor, but you you have other stuff going on. So
Yeah. No.
Well, if you're not any better in about a week, I would probably check with a doctor and make sure nothing else is going on. I'm not saying that they got to load you up with drugs, but at
No.
least make sure nothing else is going on, nothing underlying.
No, I think I mean I
You're
always
not getting younger.
listen, if I feel like I need to go to the doctor, I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Have them grab your nuts,
But
and then they stick a finger up your butt too.
Bend over.
no.
It's all good.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, you take care. Stay out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that didn't sound convincing.
No, I will.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Bye, Laura. Thank
Bye.
you.
Be good. Bye.
Trouble seems to find, that, what they're looking for wheelchair mats. You weren't looking for trouble. You were looking for wheelchair mats, I just don't get it. That's what you should keep rubbing in their face. Like, we're just here trying to help this town. An outsider coming here to help this town. But you're not really an outsider. You're a Jersey Shore person. So you've been Jersey Shore your whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Jersey, and I've been to Seaside a million times, and I'm up here in North Jersey. Seaside, Point Pleasant, I've been to a billion times. Wildwood, quite a few times. I put the link out there. It's on Facebook. It's right on Facebook. Or they took it down. Hold on. I'll send you a message. Maybe Facebook took the link down. Yeah, because I don't see it there anymore. It's weird. All right. The link is up. Send it to you. I hope that's the right one. Welcome to the Wally Roast. Yeah, I'd like to hear from the governor, what the governor has to say.
Yeah, it's more bad stuff.
It's always
Making
fun.
another one of those classic videos that you made.
Yeah. Who we get? I'm gonna call Paul Sarlo again.
Sarlo.
Paul Sarlo. Who should we call now? Let's call Steve Sweeney. I got Steve Sweeney's number right here. I'm gonna use it this year.
Yeah.
I think he gave me his number. I think he did. I never used it. I'm going to.
See if they pronounce his name Sweeney.
Sweeney. Steve Sweeney. He's running for governor as well. Steve Sweeney. He's running for governor of New Jersey. Pat, we have a Governor Murphy puppet here, and we're gonna put chiclet teeth on his face. Here, this thing here is a little Murphy puppet. We're gonna make it a Murphy puppet. Look at it. It's Murphy and Scutari. Here.
This does look like Scutari, though.
It totally looks like him. Well, this will look like Murphy once we put some teeth on him. And a little bit of hair. A little bit of hair, and we're good. Well, Pat, if you're not going to join in, we're gonna go. We're gonna go because I'm gonna go have some dinner.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna go, and we're gonna go, and we'll. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hello, Governor Murphy. Is that you?
Hello.
Oh, Governor Murphy, how are you, sir?
Oh, it's been a real fucking bad day, man. My wife, I was trying to put her as the senator, but it seems that they want this little Asian fucker. Randy, his name is Randy Wong. So that's not his name? Mr. Wong fucked my wife over. Have you ever noticed they have great penis names, but not such great penises?
What does that mean?
You have Wong, you have Wang, you have Mr. Dong, but they're all tiny, little tiny things. I think you even have Schlong.
One young Wang hung low.
My Tammy got the cum of some young guy. He's all over her. Randy Wong.
Is that a real person?
It's Andy Kim. I don't like saying his name.
Was he really cleaning up garbage at the Capitol building?
Let me be clear. Andy Kim is he's a staging actor. I was going to call him a son of a bitch, but I've met his mother. She's very nice. His father is a real bastard. They call him Hung Low. But let's be honest here. I was either going to cut the goddamn brakes on Mr. Kim's car, or just have my wife just stay home. So I decided not to kill Mr. Kim. And Lefty, let me be clear. The home grow bill that you continually bother me about
Jeez.
has a better chance of seeing sunlight than the what they call the dude on my butthole hair.
What?
It's like an elephant. It's like they have the dude. It's like a hanging Chad, except it's a hanging turd.
Oh.
And that is your home grow bill.
Jeez.
It's arresting right there.
You know, there are sick people waiting for that bill to happen, Governor.
Did you see what Andy Kim did to Tammy? Randy Wong.
Rand the Wong?
I think I'm going to coin the phrase they have great names for their wangs, but not great wangs.
I don't know what that means, Governor.
The jock strap's not even needed in Asia. It just stays there. I can never run for office. In reality, if someone... Let me be clear that as the greatest governor since the last governor, and I will be the greatest governor until the next governor, that Randy Wong is not allowed in New Jersey anymore.
Who was Randy Wong?
He killed Tammy. And let me be clear, Wally, over in Lavalette, your 22 blocks are up, you knucklehead. You've got 20 blocks, and that's it. And Mike is not going. He's going to own your spare bedroom. The judge is going to rule that Mike Vettelhouse gets to stay in Wally's spare bedroom for the summer months. And Stephen Ronco will get to sleep.
Oh.
We'll get to sleep in the lovely apartment that Mr. Lamb sleeps in all day long while he's on duty. And listen, Mr. Vettelhouse, when you sue the great state of New Jersey and Lavalette, do remember that the jury might award you nothing.
Why would they give him nothing?
Hey, is this ignorance is no excuse? Is this hi? This is Congressman Andy Kim. So I hear, was Governor Murphy on here talking about me?
Yes, Mr. Kim. He's hoping you lose.
Did he mention my father hung low?
Not even funny. This is not good. This is just
What is this?
this is not good.
Are you feeling mad?
I got to end this call, Mr. Kim. This is really terrible. This is awful. We can't do this.
I heard what they were saying. It's not true. We have great wangs. But just a name. We have great wangs.
You realize I have to edit all this out now, right?
Don't.
I have to edit all this out. I can't ever use this. I can't ever use this.
Is this Lefty? This is Andy Kim.
Yes, and I saw you picking up garbage. And I thought that was preposterous.
Can you donate to my campaign?
Yes.
All I need you to do is just stop talking to Governor Murphy. Hello?
Oh my God.
I love you guys. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Mr. Duff, are you there? Can we speak to Mr. Duff?
What just happened here?
Can we go back to Lavalette and go roast Wally, please?
I don't know what happened. I was just taken over. It was like spirits. There were spirits in me.
We have to go to Lavalette, bro. We have to go back there.
I listen. I'm 100% ready, and you're not going to cut that.
Well, listen. When I went to Lavalette, I was going on my own, in my own official capacity as an individual. I was not going as part of the nonprofit by any means. So when you said that before, it gave me a panic attack about you, because you wanted me in the nonprofit so bad.
Oh, okay.
Be part of it. And see, that's the thing.
Okay.
So
Had nothing to do with that
Hey,
at all. I had my individual stuff going on.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. All right. So my light will shine the way it will with no attachment to you or Patrick Duff. It will not be like that. All right. Do you all understand that? Do all of you want to get it? Do all of you get it? You are not fucking with me. Ever.
what?
That was my thing. And I promise you all, you all had nothing to do with it. I
We
promise
talking.
you. I promise you. How dare you all? Are you kidding me? Right now? Are you kidding me? If you think I'm dumb, you all don't know nothing. I was there on my own. How dare you, Lefty? I will never speak to you again. I'm sorry that this had to happen.
Hey, Lefty.
He was having a panic attack before, and
Is he okay? Really?
no, he's not. I'm gonna go to see if he's all right.
Yeah, call him.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go walk out. I'll see you later.